How did your dealership sell cars? How did the sales go under the Cash for Clunkers program?
Our sales increased radically with the Cash for Clunkers. It brought a lot of people into the showroom that we have not seen. The Ford product, of course, we got better response than I think anybody expected. As we all know, the Focus ended up number 3, but I actually think it would have been number 1 if we would have had enough Focuses on the ground. We had to turn people away because we just didn't have enough cars to compete in the marketplace with the Cash for Clunkers.
So how many cars in total did you sell under this program?
We delivered 178. Like I said, I felt I could have probably done another 50, 60 vehicles if I would have had enough vehicles to comply with the demand.
All right. So will Ford increase the production now with this high demand?
Yes, Ford has increased their production by 10%, and there are rumors that they are going to increase it even more. So it's going to bring jobs back to the U.S. that are desperately needed at this time.
Okay.
They have all the information on it. Like, so you don't have a driver's license or anything like that. So we can't pull it.
Well, the primary positive impact is the fact that there's a short-term, sharp increase in the sale of automobiles in the United States. And to the extent that that helps people directly involved, that's very good.
Okay, do you think there's a long-term economic impact on this, or will this last? Or what do you say the economy will be like for the, for the second half?
I think this is essentially public relations, psychology, giving people a reason to get up and go and buy. Everyone knows that 70% of our economy is driven by the consumer. Consumers not spending right now. So anything we can do to encourage people who have the money to go out and buy stuff is a good thing.
Okay. So what do you think, on the other hand, what is a negative impact?
Well, it's subsidy spending, isn't it? The government's printing money to make a transfer payment to certain taxpayers at the expense of taxpayers who don't take advantage of the program. So it's auto welfare. We don't have that money, so we have to sell treasuries and pay interest on the treasuries to pay the $4,500 subsidy. So that's a negative.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you guys very much.
I will send you a link to the
The overall impact, I think, is more psychological than the real measured increase in fleet efficiency. The short-term gain was they emptied off the dealer lots across the country. So there will be some short-term increase in production to load the lots back up again. And that's a good thing. The question is, what's the staying power? And I think that's an open question at this point.
Okay.